Hi, my name is Xander de Buisonjé. I'm founder and CEO of Breggz Hearables.
Yeah, hey, I'm Dominic and I'm head of product. I'm living in Austria and I love to work with Breggz.
Well, gentlemen, thank you so much for being with us from CES. I'm excited to learn more about Breggz. Obviously, we've read through all the documentation, we've seen the videos. But before we go to Dominic, because Dominic, you're head of product, I got to talk to you, Xander, about where this idea came from and what is Breggz when you try to describe it to someone who's never heard of you before.
Yeah, I'm a professional artist for almost 30 years. And when I'm on stage, I use the in-ear monitors, and my simply thought was, why isn't this great sound available for the consumer market? And so we started with this, but then wireless. And now at the moment, after 4 years of hard work, we have the world's first true wireless custom fit in-ear computer, and also the world's first in-ear monitors that have a quad driver in them. So we really have the sound of an artist on stage.
And for those, in our audience that are listening or watching, I mean, I'm wearing a pair of custom in-ear monitors right now. The process of making these wireless, I can't imagine that was easy, because it's something that I've constantly been challenged with. I mean, I have adapters to make things wireless, but never just plug them in and work. How do you do that?
Yeah, that's completely true, because I just went to a friend who makes my in-ear monitors when I'm on stage, and I told him, okay, we want this, but then without a wire. He says, I don't think you understand what you're asking me. I said, no, I don't, because I'm totally not a technical guy, so that's why Dominic is here. And then he said, okay, then you really, it's a one-dimensional product when it's wired, but when you take the wire off, you need, we have 150 components in these ears to make it work, and it leaves like less space for drivers to fit in. And then he says, if you want all these things communicating with each other, then you start with a good software party. So we found one of the best, Bragi, in Germany. And they introduced us also to Dominic. I said, you need somebody who really understands the technical part of it. And so we went on. Then we had a party who invented this with us, built it with us. It's actually a US company in Kansas City. Yeah, and so we developed more team, more players, because we wanted to be like a very high-end product in this market, because there aren't so many. And Finally, after 4 years, we did it, and we are so happy to be here on CES.
Now, Mark, we've never on Access Tech Live ever so far had any guest ever walk off our show, but I wonder if this question might cause that today. So that's not my intention here, guys, to be very clear on this. But
please don't leave.
No. Hey, ask me.
I've got to ask this. I've got to ask you this question. How did these earbuds, these custom mold earbuds, compare to my Apple AirPods Pro?
Hey, we need.
Come on, Dominic.
Yeah. It's a different world, and I don't want to compare it. It's a different world in sound, and it's also a different world what these things can do. So
explain that to me, though, I want to understand that a bit more. Why is it different?
Just yesterday, Bragi announced, and we will have this feature right from the start. We have AI running on this thing. So we have a personal assistant called Luna, and you can ask Luna everything. So when I'm in a bad mood today, I'm in a good mood today, of course, but if I'm in a bad mood and I need some energy, I say, hey Luna, I feel very bad today. Please search for some music that I feel better. And Luna is doing this for me. Or when I'm here at CES and I ask Luna, hey Luna, I'm in Vegas, we just finished our day at the booth, what should we do? And then we get some recommendations. Or when I travel to Italy, I can say, hey Luna, I'm here in Rome, and please translate for me where's the next coffee shop where I get the best coffee and I get this instant by voice. So
In Italian.
Our goal is that we don't need the screen of our iPhone or whatever that much. You just have your Breggz in your computer, in your ear, and you talk to him and you get all the needed information. And of course, with this quad driver system, we are using balanced amateur drivers, which are completely different from the drivers which are in the AirPods Pro. The sound is, you need to feel it. So it's sad that you're not here and I can stick them into your ear and you can feel it. You have an extremely detailed sound and you have full access through our app. So with a parametric EQ, you can also customize the sound. You can customize the sound for every song, and when you play the song again, your EQ settings are completely right for this song. So you can do a lot. So music enthusiasts will love it, but also tech guys love it. We have a gyroscope inside, so if I want to accept a call, I can just do this head gesture. If I want to decline because my ex-wife is calling, then I will do.
Do you have an ex-wife?
Yeah, I do.
Oh,
I really do.
Okay.
We have a lot of tech packed inside there. We call it the cartridge because, of course, we are a startup and we want to grow, and this is one of the big hurdles. We have a custom product, and to make a custom product scalable is really challenging. So we packed all of our electronics in one cartridge, where we also have a patent for, and we 3D print then the shell, custom tailored to your ear. And when you compare it to the IEMs you have now in your ears, you got a physical impression. Maybe you went to an audiologist to get this impression. We have our phone scanning app, so you just grab your iPhone, wherever you are, scan your ear in different angles, and then AI calculates a 3D image of your ear, and then we can make a custom-made product without the need of going to an audiologist. We really implemented a lot of tech.
Is that a good answer?
It was a good answer, and I think it's managed to tell me in a very diplomatic way that you think that Apple's Siri Assistant is terrible. Anyway, moving on.
No, it's obviously a great product, but if you put like a driver in it for 30 cents, and we have everything is in it already for $64, yeah, then the quality is raising, obviously. So yeah. We don't say anything bad about Apple. We hope they buy us in 10 years now.
I gotta tell you guys, and Stephen, I'm holding up an in-ear monitor right here, and I'll zoom into this later. To get everything that you just described into something of this package, I don't know how you did it. And that's what's going to sell, obviously, in a couple of years from now. But the fact that you managed to get something into that package, this is like the holy grail of in-ear monitors, to be able to get that high-fidelity sound. But with all the features you pack onto it, I don't know how you have room for anything in these. So I cannot wait to get these in my ears. Are they available now? What's the deal? What is your roadmap for these products?
We are finishing it at the moment but it's all only aesthetic things we want to change, and first of all we want to test it. We have a lot of ambassadors like artists from Holland, where I come from, and some sports people, and we want to first have some feedback. Maybe we can change something. We have a configurator where you can put your on our website the Breggz together. We have the scanning app, so we have the Breggz itself. So first of all, we want to have the feedback, then we can do little adjustments, then we go to certify it, and then we go into production. So the plan is that we go into production the end of Q2, and then it's already available, but then we can go in production and really can make them.
I didn't notice that I wasn't on the ambassador list. Is there somewhere I need to go to sign up? Because
we will send you definitely our details.
Oh, definitely. Trust me. I'm going to be emailing you within 10 minutes of this interview happening. Gentlemen, what has the feedback been from those ambassadors, especially musicians? I'm curious to hear what their feedback has been.
I was very nervous because I'm a musician myself, and we already sold a few only on the story before I even hear them, because they say, okay, we trust you and we buy it. So I say, yeah, but, and then the first time I heard them, not to say something stupid, but I had to cry because it was so tremendously good sound. I couldn't imagine that I have that in my ear wireless. So, and it's really team that made it happen, and we were lucky to find the right people, and we only went for the best, and we could have gone quicker with releasing it, but we didn't do that. We take twice as much more time to be successful and to really, you gotta get it right. And so the feedback, we had like a pre-show before we went to Vegas with some people who already bought the device. And then the first time to really stick it in their ears, and I did like 60 people in 3 hours, and they cried, they danced, they laughed. Nobody said it was terrible, and then I was only so happy sitting next to old people because artists they spend a lot of money in studios with big producers, with record companies, thousands of dollars to make a record, and then to let people listen to the songs on crappy devices.
Yeah.
So I thought, and that's really my mission. I hope, obviously, this is going to be a success, but primarily, I just want the world to hear what I hear.
Yeah, and also what we recognized yesterday on the first day of CES, the most important thing that people recognize is just this move.
Yeah.
So that's our charger.
Yeah.
And that's how you open it. We have this nice Lamborghini doors, and then you boot the device, and it's just, it's a satisfying move. And
it's just Stephen. It's like a little octagon. Stephen's blind, so it's a little octagon. And as is it an octagon? Yeah, you just pull it out from both sides, and the buds just kind of unveil themselves.
Lamborghini doors. Yeah, it has like this Lamborghini doors, and you open them up, and then just put them in your ears and enjoy.
guys, you seem like you're fun guys, and it's been really great having this chance to talk to you and have some fun with you about the product. But like you say, this is a serious mission for you.
Yeah.
And you're developing a great product here. How is this going to compare in the market? Because once you get into the consumer market, we're starting to get used to paying higher prices for earbuds, for headphones. So what kind of price are we looking at in the market for something like this?
Yeah, we really had a good talk and a good thought about it several times. We also look to the market. We also look to similar. We think it's one of a kind product, but similar parts of the market we want to get involved with. And it's $1,750, and for a custom-made one. And I see that in the market there are like products who are not custom-made, who have a single armature driver. And it starts at $3,500. So I think it's a good price. It's a fair price because our bill of materials is very high. And I think it's worth it. And if you buy one, we don't say you just buy one, but you invest in your ears, because we have this cartridge, you can take it out. So if after 3 years your battery life is maybe decreasing, you don't have to pay a new device, but you just only take the cartridge out, put the new cartridge in, and you're ready to go again.
Yeah, it's fully repairable. We are looking at the environment. It's sustainable, so we can replace every single part on our electronic circuit board. Because in the near future, we are also planning to have even more expensive shells, which are 3D printed. And when you spend a lot of money in your shells, and we bring a new hardware version, you don't want to spend this money again on your shells. So that's why we have this cartridge design, so you can keep your shells and just replace the cartridge. So it's a modular design, We have changeable face plates. That's how it's called. It's the visible part of the earphone. So you can just put the faceplate off. It sucks magnetically to the surface. And when I'm wearing black today, I can have a black faceplate. And when I'm a fan of FC Bayern Munich, then maybe I can have a faceplate with this. So there are more possibilities.
Plus branding opportunities and logos and all that stuff that goes along.
Yeah, but now we are now focusing on the product to get the product 100% ready for our customers. But the ideas we have in mind.
There are so much ideas, but I think a startup needs to focus first. We focus on this ChatGPT integration, on a customized product side, and on we call it A+ audio experience. Because else, we really need to focus and stay focused until the production is starting, and then we will develop it more. And we even can put a mic in it that reacts on the how do you say bone conduction. So then you can stand in a storm together and you can still communicate, or sitting on a bike or running.
Guys, I wish I could keep you for another hour because you seem like a lot of fun and I have so many more questions. But we'll save that for the next time you come on. I cannot wait to become ambassador number 7. And I appreciate your time and good luck at CES and congratulations. This is a great product.
Thank you. Thank you for the
Thanks
invitation.
a lot. Yeah, thanks a lot for your time.
Thanks.